I don't know who this is for, but there's a version of you that God had to protect you from becoming. So listen, these are the facts. If you would have stayed around certain people, you would have stayed local on purpose because that comfort you like would have kept you quiet and that familiarity would have kept you stuck at that average level. And God wasn't having that. You way too important. So he had to move you. And it's not because you were ungrateful, but it's because destiny does not grow where everybody knows the old you. That's why he had to detach you from your city, or maybe even detach you from some people that you loved. Because even scripture says a prophet is not honored in his own hometown. And by knowing this, God had to pull you out of cycles that repeat themselves and out of them rooms where nobody rises. Because God already saw where you were supposed to be, even when you didn't. And he knew proximity would have been your biggest problem. So you got to understand this part. Some separations were not punishment, they were preparation. The people who left your life, they weren't losses. It was just God's protection in disguise. And I know it hurt watching certain friendships die. I know it shocked you when certain relationships fell apart because their mask just fell off. But look a little closer. Those situations weren't betrayal. That was the Lord's mercy arriving for you right on time. And we know God is clever, so he didn't wait until you were trapped. He let the truth surface while escape was still possible. That business you wanted, it didn't fall apart because of a lack of money. God removed it from the picture. Them relationships didn't fail. They expired before they cost you your future. You got to understand something else too. Some doors close loud, so you don't try to go reopen them quietly. Yeah, you know how we do, try to go back, see if we can fix it ourselves. And yeah, it hurts, but that's the price of growth. Growth always charges a separation fee. So be grateful for the ones who stayed, but be just as grateful for the ones God